here for another edition of our 4-H Focus, and today I am joined by Olivia Shike of Champaign County 4-H. Olivia, can you tell me what club you're with and how long you've been a 4-H member?
I'm with Sedora's 4-H All-Stars, and I think this is my 7th year of 4-H. I've been doing it since I was allowed to in 3rd grade, so.
Fantastic, yeah. Now, why did you get involved with 4-H?
I think I first joined 4-H just because of encouragement from my parents. Both of them were in 4-H, and so it just seemed kind of the thing to do. In addition, a lot of my friends at the time were also in 4-H. We've got a lot of friends in the ages above me, so they're like, oh, you gotta join 4-H, and so I think just a lot of encouragement from people who had done it in the past and wanted me to.
And it's nice, it's a family tradition for you guys, and keep that going. What projects are you taking for 4-H?
This year I'm going to be taking swine, horse, leadership, citizenship, and sports nutrition, and child development. Child development and sports nutrition are newer ones for me just because they just got added in last year. And then, but I've been taking animal science since my first year of 4-H.
Okay. So do you have an interest then in the sports nutrition and child development, like thinking career goals or?
Honestly, I'm not really sure what I want to do when I grow up, but I do run cross country and I'm very interested in that. So sports nutrition seems like a good way for me to be able to be better in my sport. And then I do have a love for being around other kids, and I do have an interest in maybe doing like social work or being a guidance counselor. So part of that, but then I also have an interest in being an animal scientist. So kind of all over the board.
Yeah. Oh, and you've got time to figure things out, and this is a great opportunity to take these 4-H projects and, see if it leads somewhere, that, if it's something you enjoy.
Yeah.
Have you done any 4-H activities outside of your club, either in the county or like regional or state levels?
I've been to like the state 4-H fair, and then I think a lot of the things I've done have probably been in the county. I'm trying to think of some out-of-state ones. Nothing else on top of my head.
Okay. Well, you've been involved as one of our 4-H teen teachers, right?
Yes.
Yep. Been involved with that, helping teach lessons to the younger youth. That's a great thing to. What is your favorite thing that you enjoy about 4-H?
I think all the skills that you can gain from 4-H is probably the thing that I like about it most. From public speaking, because we have to give our talks at every event, to just responsibility. I'm the secretary of our club, so there's a lot of responsibility and accountability you have to learn with that. And then all the diverse projects you have. I mean, I've taken cooking, I've taken photography, I'm taking animal science. There's so many different ways that you can grow and get better. And then outside of your project books, like you said, Teen Teachers has been a great way for me to learn as a leader. And then I think there's just so many opportunities with 4-H that are going to help me in the future.
In closing, is there a favorite 4-H memory or anything that you would like to share?
I think probably, I always just, when I think of 4-H, I like to think of the expo. That's always a fun day. We're there all day waiting to go up and do the project interviews. I can be a talkative person, so I always like to go and just talk to them about my project and just kind of share what I've learned. And so that's always fun for me to do that. And then to hang out with your friends and see what projects they're doing and just see all the different types of projects that are to offer, because I've found new projects I want to do every year just walking around.
Yeah, observing what others have done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the interview process at the fair with, talking to a judge, you don't find that intimidating at all?
Well, it can be, but for some reason, speaking just to other people has kind of been something that's easier for me. And so I've focused on public speaking. I've participated in that in FFA and 4-H. And so I just like to talk to other people, and the interview setting makes it feel kind of comfortable and conversational. And I'm talking about things I love, my animals or my projects. So it's easier for me to talk about it that way too.
Well, I know a lot of younger members, when they first join 4-H, that's probably like the biggest thing that
Yeah.
kind of scares them. They get nervous, it's new, but I've always found that the judges are somebody that also have a passion for that project area. So
Absolutely.
they're usually, I feel like they're pretty comfortable to talk to.
Yeah, like my first few years, I was definitely nervous. I'd be pacing around and trying to think of what I'd get to say. But then over time, through 4-H, it's become easier for me to just talk to them. And so now going for interviews for other things or in the future when I'm interviewing for my job, like just because of 4-H, that has definitely helped me.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you sharing it. That's a really good perspective and good information to share with, kids that are looking into getting 4-H and what part of it entails. So.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Olivia. Appreciate you doing this with me. Again, Olivia Shike with the Sedoris 4-H All-Stars.
Thank you.